Continuing on with our Jakks specific Warcraft movie 6-inch action figures, we got Medivh. Let's do it.
Step out of your world and step in.
Welcome back, guys, to another video, and here I have for you from the upcoming Warcraft movie, we got Medivh 6-inch action figure based on this movie, made by Jakks Pacific. And this is pretty cool. If you see my previous Durotan video, you know that this took me by surprise when checking out the toy aisles, and I just saw a cool looking figure in the 6-inch scale, and I had to pick it up. So I got here Medivh. It looks like a wizard type character, and I'm going to show you real quick in the box. We got a big gigantic box here housing Medivh, and you can see him very well. You can see the actor that's portraying him. This is how he's going to be looking in the movie. We got his staff, we got his little birdie up top, and let's turn it to the side. You got more window. It says Warcraft, Medivh, and in the back we got a good shot of Medivh, Warcraft. It says, as guardian of Azeroth, Medivh is the latest in an ancient line of magical protectors called upon by King Lane in times of crisis. Gifted with extraordinary spellcraft abilities, he wields the power to turn the tide of war. So, sounds awesome. I would want to have him on my side. And you can see right here, it says 10 points of articulation, includes removable greatstaff. Oh, cool. So, very cool. I mean, you know, he's a wizard type character, has a gigantic cloak. I'm surprised he has 10 points of articulation, but we'll see more in depth as soon as we take him out. Turn to the other side, same deal. Warcraft, Medivh. And boom, let's open this wizard up. All right, guys, I got Medivh, took him out of the packaging, and I just want to show you something right off the bat. This is an action figure, right? This is something I paid $20 for. And check this out. I took him out the package, and hollow. And guys, check this out. I've never seen this before in an action figure. You got the tiny feet and the bottom of what is supposed to be his long wizard dress. Whatever the heck that's called. But I'm very annoyed right now. I mean, they do say 10 points of articulation. Does this count as one? Popping it in and out like that? I mean, this is hollow, guys. Alright, so there you go. If you want to end the video right now, that's fine with me. You already know if you should purchase this figure or not. Because, yeah, I'm a little annoyed. I'm a lot annoyed. Well, let's do a quick 360 view. Let's act like he's a put-together figure. And there we go. We got him in his 360 view. And, you know, besides that very disappointing start, you can see there is some great sculpt work going on here with that awesome looking, what do you call it, the back of his wizard cloak. But then you also see, you know, which looks painted very well, like it's painted very well. And then you see his flesh popping out of his joints. I mean, come on. You know, just a little dab, right? Oh, a little dab. If you can see me dabbing right now, guys. But a little dab of paint on these joints. I mean, come on. That's simple stuff. Jakks Pacific. You know better than that. You did WWE toys, right? Alright. So that's enough with the 360. Let's talk about this guy a little more. Let's get a little more up close and personal with this Medivh action figure. And you can see the paintwork, the hair. You got the nice red hair here. Goes on down. Could use a little wash. You know, there's a lot lacking in terms of paint job in this figure. You can see this pale looking flesh paint. I mean, it's there. It's all right. It's not too bad. I mean, for a toy line that I don't really expect too much from. I did like the Durotan figure. It was very surprising, you know, and this is a wizard type figure, and usually toy companies go the cheap route. Jakks Pacific went the really cheap route in making this figure. You know, they just toss a lot of cloak and cover it up, and as you can see here, look at that. So let's get to the parts I like about it. Let's be positive here, guys, okay? So you got nice sculpt work. You got a great looking hood, right? I mean, the costume, everything looks fantastic. We have this shiny blue. I don't know what it is. Like, it does look very mystical. Nice and shiny. Almost metallic blue. You got that sheen going on there. Going down his back. And the rest is just the plastic colored in the light, in a more dull blue, right? Yeah, you got some gray there. So not much going on there. Not a lot of details in the paint job. And let's see, he only has 10 points of articulation, none of which are in that head sculpt. You see that? I can't turn this thing. Yeah, okay. So that head does not turn left to right. Another bummer. He doesn't have any waist swivel. So how is he going to look? I guess he just knows because he's a wizard. But there's no articulation there. We have a bicep swivel going on here in both arms. So you can really see the horrible job with that elbow joint. That flesh paint coming through his cloak. And it shouldn't be like that. Like I said, just put a little dab of paint there. Put a little dab of paint there. It's better than what is already here, because that just looks horrible. Now, we got the wrist. Well, we got a little wrist swivel, right? Wrist rotation. And we have a hinge at the wrist. Well, forearm rotation, I should say. And a hinge at the wrist. So, you can get in some mystical poses. Well, some. Very, very, very limited. Elbow goes up. And he got this great staff. Now, the great staff looks cool. And he has this bird up top. But yeah, cool staff. You know, again, the paint job is very dull. This could have some wash here, a little more detail accentuated, but it's not the case. And then we go on down again. No articulation on his. Here, I'm gonna take this apart again. See how easy that was, guys? We have this piece, and this is the rest of the articulation. Okay, we got ankle swivels, and that's it. So he stands up perfectly on his own because he has no feet. He just has this big cloak. Now let's put it back on. And there you go. I wanted to show you guys a quick shot. I got Medivh, and I also have the Durotan. And I just wanted to give you a side-by-side comparison. Durotan is bigger than Medivh. In the movie, I'm assuming he's a lot bigger than Medivh. But, you know, it's in a 6-inch scale here. The scale is off, as I can tell by just comparing them to the other figures in the box, the window box packaging itself. But, you know, he should be a hulking figure, Durotan. But just wanted to show you guys and how much cooler Durotan is compared to this dude. Durotan is packed full of detail, colors. You know, his articulation is a little bit better. I think he has 13, probably 14 points of articulation. But he looks so much cooler. And he's really the reason I picked up this whole wave. It definitely wasn't for Medivh. So I just want to show you guys side-to-side view here. And yeah, wish they were all like Durotan. Is this figure worth $20? Heck no. So I do not recommend this for the price. If you can find it cheap, definitely. I mean, being the completionist that I am, you know, I gotta have the figure. But I wish I didn't pay so much. You know, you get that buyer's remorse. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's Medivh. I know he's gonna be much cooler in the movie. Sounds like a great character. But unfortunately, this toy didn't do him any justice. So, sorry guys, I'm a little bummed out. But I'm excited to show you the next figures who look pretty cool. So stay tuned for that. And, you know, I did like the Durotan. Unfortunately, not so much with this Medivh. So, sorry it was a little bummer of a video. But, you know, like, subscribe, comment, and share. You know what to do. Peace.